Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of CoinLogic TV. I'm your host, The Logical Dude, and today is Wednesday, November the 18th of the year 2020. So today, Bitcoin has been kind of stagnant. It's up 1.68%. We're sitting around $17,800. Yesterday, we saw it kiss $18,500. We saw Ethereum almost reach $500. Yesterday was a big day. Today, like I said, been kind of stagnant. One of the bigger ones is Chainlink's up 3.97%. At least that's as far as here as the top 10 is concerned. If we go pop over here to the trending page, you'll see some random altcoins, pumping, like Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold. People are just trying to pump some stuff at this point. These are going to end up in the top losers in the next day or two. You just watch what I say on that. So yeah, as far as today, you got your biggest gainers: Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold, Decred, Yearn Finance, RSR, OKB, Digibyte, Waves, Ethereum Classic, and then Aave's Wrapped Link. On your biggest losers side, we got several of them that we saw on the top 10 gainers on Monday. They are now top losers. That's what happens with a lot of these cryptos is, they just pump and dump. So you got the Empty Set Dollar, Sushi, Thorchain, Vita, Ampleforth, Quant, Compound, Nexus Mutual, Kusama, and Ontology wrapping up the top 10 losers of the day. You got your top 10 market cap, hasn't really changed at all in the last few days, and then your top 10 by volume pretty much stays the same there too. Right now, we are seeing a 94. A 94 on the Fear and Greed Index. That is unreal. As Warren B would say, I would start to be a little fearful if I were you. So, me, I'm not fearful at all because I'm in this for the long run. I'm in it for the revolution. I am not selling my Bitcoin. I am stacking sats and chilling. I'm just looking for good buying opportunities is really what I'm doing. Bitcoin is still a buy signal as far as that's concerned. So yeah, just be careful, guys. Let's come over here and take a look at the charts. And let's close out of that little Brave ad. So we're going to come over here to the charts and take a look. Bitcoin we just closed the daily candle and just opened a new candle. Really major doji candle here. That showed a lot of indecision here. So you can see here we're starting off the day at 17,763. Looking like we got some selling pressure going on. Something that I've been kind of, looking to happen. We are way overbought on the RSI, and we're starting to see a little bit of turnaround on the MACD here. You can see here on your volume, right here, you can see some divergence. You can see it on the histogram right here. You can see the divergence as well as your RSI. So these are some indicators right here, being that you've got some downward sloping action here on your volume, MACD histogram, and your RSI indicators, and your price is still rising during that same time frame. Yeah, that's what we call bearish divergence. That means it's going to turn and go the other way. In most cases, we are in this rising wedge right here, which we basically hit the top of the rising wedge, or created top of the rising wedge. However you want to draw it. If you want to draw it like that, we poked through it and then came back down. But these things tend to break to the downside 68% of the time. So what I'm watching for is a possible, midterm, short to midterm drawback to around 14,000, because that is a really major line of support and resistance. Because if you can see, if you scroll all the way back here to our previous high in this area of 14,000, which happened in June of last year. So you can see with that dotted line there, actually let's draw us a horizontal line here. There we go. You see this really gnarly line of resistance. What I would love to see and would actually be very healthy for Bitcoin to do, let's change this color here, would be to possibly consolidate for a little bit and then come back down to kiss this 14,000 line, to retest that and flip it from resistance to support, and then be off to the races. Whether it happens in this kind of, time frame, or if it's just a sharp drop and then pop back up, who knows what it's going to do. This is crypto. It's completely, you can't predict it. It's unpredictable. So all we can do is just kind of give it our best bet. And that's my best bet, is that we see some kind of correction back down to around 14,000. It may not even go that low. I've been looking at this box. If you guys watched the video on Monday, I got this really fancy box going on that's kind of like a whole buy range. So we may not even get down that low. Who knows? But let's move on real quick and talk about Ethereum, because I want to get in and I want to tell you why I love Hive here in just a moment. So we're taking a look at Ethereum. Very much the same kind of story as far as Bitcoin on the daily. Didn't have, near as much of a run up that Bitcoin had, but I got a feeling that Ethereum is about to meet its day for sure. So we're not even anywhere near any kind of overbought territory just yet. We're still in bullish territory on the RSI, but what's really got me looking at Ethereum is more of the weekly long term, because if you look at that, and we'll spread it out just a little bit, I am like good old Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Look at that. Ooh, look at that big old double bottom on the weekly. That's just a long-term macro double bottom, in my personal opinion. And I'm not, crazy awesome analyst. I'm not, even really a, great trader. I just like buying and holding. I like my investments to go up, but I like buying good, finding good buying opportunities. So that's what I look for. But right now, Ethereum is looking like it's getting ready to pop off big time. So, I'm just trying to stack as much Ethereum as I can stack. I've been trying to stack since around $200. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited. So let's move along and let's talk about Hive real quick. Because Hive has not had the same kind of story, bless its heart. From the inception back in March when we forked off of the Steam blockchain, we had this huge monster run up here to almost $1 and then drop back down. That was actually my trade of the year right there. But you can see it's been on a really gnarly downtrend ever since. So I'm really hoping that we're starting to find a bottom here and starting to find some upwards momentum. That's what I'm praying here, that we can get back into some good positive territory with the price of Hive, because we're going to be honest here, it hasn't had the best go of it as far as asset price is concerned. What has been going awesome is the second layer tokens on Hive. So like Leo Finance. Leo Finance is a whole community that's built on the second layer of Hive, because Hive is basically kind of like the base of Web 3.0. We'll get into that in a second. But tokens like Leo Finance is worth, is worth basically 2 Hive at this point. So it's where the communities are going. The communities are a huge thing with Hive. Hive is more than just like a social blockchain. It's more than just a blogging blockchain. It is the blockchain for Web 3.0. So now we're going to talk about why I love Hive. This is hive.io. So if you want to learn about the Hive blockchain, come to this site, come check it out. You can join from right here. There's all kind of different options that you can get to join. So one big thing about Hive is it's really, and there's some of our members that call it the people's Bitcoin. And what they mean by that is that as long as you have a brain, you know how to write, and you know how to interact with people, you can earn crypto on this blockchain. It's as simple as that. So it started off just basically as a blogging blockchain, but it has turned out to be so much more. So Hive is listed on several different exchanges, some very large exchanges, some smaller ones. You can also find it on CoinLogic. I'll show you that real quick. If we come down here to our Simple Swap exchange, you can absolutely trade Hive here on our Simple Swap exchange here on CoinLogic. So that's another option for you there. Would help out this channel a little bit. So yeah, you can check that out. So let's take a dive into the Hive ecosystem real quick. So the Hive ecosystem has a thriving set of applications, communities, and just different businesses basically that are being built on top of this blockchain. Splinterlands, for one, is the world's largest blockchain game at this point. It is a trading card game, kind of like Magic, the Gathering, or Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh, or something like to that effect. So that it's definitely visually intense. They've done a really great job building this game out. It's built on NFT card system, so they're your trading cards. You own these cards, and they have a marketplace that you can buy them and sell them and all that kind of stuff. You have, Peaked, which is one of our top used front ends for the blogging system. You got Hive Blog, which is the base blogging system. Not really my favorite. I like using Peaked more. We have 3Speak, as well as DTube as well. DTube's kind of got their own blockchain thing now. But 3Speak is dedicated to the Hive ecosystem, and they are a YouTube alternative, basically. It's a really great platform that's coming up. Got more games like Crypto Brewmaster. We've got Ecency, which is another front-end platform. They also have a really great mobile application that you can use on Android or iOS. We have Rabana, which is like a fantasy soccer game, kind of like fantasy football. D-Buzz is going to be a Twitter replacement, basically. It's an awesome looking Twitter replacement. We talked about that on Monday, so go check out the video on D-Buzz. And then there's all kind of other platforms, like ActiveFit is a fitness application. It tracks your steps and that kind of thing and gives you an opportunity to post about, your activity for the day. EXP is a plugin for WordPress sites. So if you have a WordPress blog, then you can actually write posts on your WordPress blog and have it go directly to the Hive blockchain. This I use on all kind of websites because I'm a WordPress developer. So we have all kind of things like poker. We have different gambling games. I play D-City. This is where you can build up a city by buying NFT cards. And you own those pieces of cards and they make you money. I'm actually making a pretty decent little passive income on D-City. And then you have things like Leo Finance that we talked about. So Leo Finance is a second layer token built on the Hive Engine system. Hive Engine is a smart contract system for the Hive blockchain. It's ran by Agrode and his team, and along with the Privix team. So they're a really good bunch of guys. Very helpful if you want to get out there and create your own platform, like I did. We'll talk about mine in just a moment. But Leo Finance is definitely one of the more popular ones that are out there. They have recently wrapped their token with Ethereum so that you can actually buy wrapped Leo with Ethereum on Uniswap. They allow you to be able to sign in, not just with the Hive keychain or Hive signer, but you can also sign in and create an account with MetaMask. So using the Ethereum ecosystem. So they're really stepping it up. Leo is taking it to the absolute next level. So these guys are doing a great job with their platform. I'm actually going to be tying in some stuff with CoinLogic and Leo. So be looking out for some updates on that pretty soon. So another great community to be involved with, and another Hive front end with its own token system is CTP. So this is CTP Talk. Click, Track, Profit. This is a great community for entrepreneurs and things like that. So I'm dealing with this community a lot, integrating their new Hive Pay payment system with my e-commerce sites, Hive List, which we'll talk about in just a second. So this is for entrepreneurs, business people, people wanting to learn how to make money online. This is a great community to be involved with. The very first second layer token front end system was weedcash. And this was where I came in. I I'm a cannabis activist. This is not my platform. I'm just a heavy investor in this platform. I even built the official branded store and all that kind of stuff. So if you go here and you go to the weedcash store, that'll take you to my store. But yeah, so this is for the guys that really like to talk about cannabis, the growers, the people that just, like to talk about, that funky side. This is what we're here for. You can earn the weed token, and the weed token can buy you stuff from the store, because the store, we accept Hive-backed dollars, weedcash tokens, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that kind of stuff. And, and another cool thing is that with the Hive blockchain is that you've got a great community of people that get together and build tools for those like me that are not really developers. And so that allowed me to be able to build this platform, which is my platform, is Hive List, basically classifieds and a marketplace in the blockchain. I love e-commerce. I love doing online business, and we really needed a place to do that. So like what I was able to do is take a Hive RSS tool and pull in RSS feeds. So I was able to create, instead of having that whole basic front end, which I do have that basic front end on hive.org, but I wanted to create something that was a little more unique, something that pulled out to the forefront the stuff that I wanted to focus on, like the for sale items and the services and stuff that a classifieds website would want to focus on. So you got featured posts over here. And when you, the cool thing about this is when you click on this goes to my second layer platform, which is hivelist.org, and you can earn the list token. So the list token is what you earn for posting to this classifieds platform. So like people can come here, post if they've got stuff for sale, if they have services to offer, that kind of thing. That's what this platform is for. I also have a store here to where you can purchase physical goods, digital goods, and we are soon going to be offering a community store. So really excited about the possibility of getting this going. We're just in some working phases on that, so it's not quite ready yet. But yeah, we can absolutely do commerce on the blockchain to where you can buy and sell and trade using the cryptocurrencies. So instead of just looking at these things like an investment asset, we need to look at them like they're supposed to be. And that is an actual currency, because we're trying to replace this horrible, crappy traditional system that we have now with something that is better and more efficient and is more open to a global society. That's at least my dream and my thought about it, and that's why I'm here. I'm here for that global revolution. So that is really why I love Hive so much, is that it really gives the ability for anybody to come in here and start their own blockchain-based communities and platforms. And it's fast, it's free, and it's got just such a strong community behind it. It's got some of the best fundamentals in crypto, which is what really kind of boggles my mind about the price. And like why the price is so low still just kind of drives me insane a little bit. But, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm here for the long haul. I have my little love affair with Hive. It's my way of, hey, it's my way of mining Bitcoin too, because I use like my D-City rewards and some of my post rewards, and I turn it into Bitcoin or USDC or Ethereum if I need it. But I try to keep as much within the ecosystem that I can. But, sometimes I got to cash some stuff out. It's a business. I got bills to pay. It is what it is. So, but that's really it for me. If you're interested in learning about a truly decentralized economy, come check out Hive. We've got an amazing one that we're trying to build. So come join this wonderful, crazy experiment we've got going on. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. I will see you guys on Friday, because I'm going to start doing these CoinLogic updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then you'll hear from me on e-business tips every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So go check me out on that channel. That's ebusinesstips.net is the main website. So you can get some cool entrepreneurial tips there from the dude. But anyway, just come check out, come follow CoinLogic. Hopefully that you can get some value out of the website that I've built here. That, come get your market data and get all your news, because we got news from all kind of different sources that you can, come and read. And that's it for me today. You guys have a great one. Please like and subscribe. All that good stuff. If you're on YouTube, if you're on YouTube watching this, seriously, come check out Hive. Come check out 3Speak. We got an amazing platform going here. Get off those centralized networks and come get on something that you actually have part ownership in, because that's what this is all about, is decentralization. You are the owner of your data with Hive, not the other guy. They don't own your data. They don't own you anymore. Let go of Twitter. Let go of Facebook. Let go of YouTube. Don't let them own you. Come own your own data over here and own your future. Make money doing the things that you do every day. It's fun. Anyway, that's all for me. Have a great one. Be cool, be real, and abide. Peace out.